just like you did on Sunday. Pipe down. Just pipe down. It's not that hard to pipe down, okay? It's really not that hard. But let's get back to the Yankees and Giancarlo Stanton. I listened to the interview for Mike Francesa. You like what you hear, and you know what I like about him? He give it to you straight. He answers the question. He's not gonna BS you like most athletes do, or give you the runaround, just like the Patriots. And speaking of the Patriots, I get to football in a minute. I get to football in a momentarily. He answered the question, and the 4 teams he would want to go were, of course, the Yankees, Cubs, Astros, and Dodgers. Not the Giants and Cardinals. Even though the Giants, what's wrong with I mean, how can you say no to go to San Francisco? I mean, San Francisco. I've never been to San Francisco myself, but I heard it's a beautiful city. It's a lot of revenue. The ballpark is beautiful. One of the beautiful ballparks in baseball. So, and the team won 3 World Series this decade. And you got a good manager, which is Bruce Bochy. I mean, they got a team. The Cardinals, they have a championship pedigree. They always have a championship pedigree. I think they are the second most team in baseball to win the most World Series. I know they've been to more World Series than any other team, I believe. Which is hard, which is tough to think about it too. And also, but I think besides the Yankees, I think the good fit you could have say make a case, the Cubs. The Cubs, remember the Cubs? The Cubs got a team right there. They won a World Series. You got Chris Bryant, Anthony Rizzo, pitching staff, the friendly confines. What more can you ask for? And if he play for the Cubs, those balls will be flying like it's no tomorrow. But he's a Yankee. But you know what? He's a Yankee. He's a Yankee. And you know what? Opening day, or should I say, Yankee home opener. Expect a full house at Yankee Stadium. And when you talk about pitches and catches, it just warm your heart. And think about the warm weather too, especially the freezing cold weather we have right now. And speaking of warm weather, Miami the Patriots winning streak has officially come to an end. Whatever winning streak they have has come to an end by the hands of the Miami Dolphins. And it's fascinating that all the years, out of all the places, Miami is the only place that give Tom Brady fits, which is remarkable. When I thought it was 27-20, it was 17-27 with 2 minutes to go in the game. I said to myself, if you're a Dolphins fan, should I worry? And I said, not really. Because I was waiting for the Patriots to come back. But I guess they had one timeout left. and I guess it wasn't meant to be. But Jay Cutler. When was the last time we see Jay Cutler? Maybe since the playoff game against New Orleans. Maybe since 2010. This is the best I've seen Jay Cutler look. Jay Cutler looked like Dan Marino. I'm serious. 3 touchdowns. I believe he threw for over 300 yards in the game, and he was sensational. And the Dolphins, they quote unquote look to be in a playoff picture, but as far as we're concerned, they're not making the playoffs. Come on, who are we kidding? They're not outside looking in. They're 6-7. It's not wide open as you think it is, because if we look at the NFC playoff scenario right now, it's going to come down to, in my mind, Jacksonville, Tennessee, the Chargers. Well, I should say Buffalo, and Baltimore. That's it. The Chargers is going to come down to the Chargers, Chiefs. The Raiders, I'm sorry, they're going to be out of the playoffs. So, as far as we know, and even though the Patriots, the game itself didn't really mean anything. They're still gonna get home field advantage. And speaking of home field advantage, it is a big showdown going to Pittsburgh next week. And week 15, we are big games, big games this week. New England, Pittsburgh, Kansas City, San Diego. Yes, I'm not calling them the LA Chargers, because to me, they're still San Diego. Okay? They'll always be San Diego. Okay? Eagles, Giants. A lot of games is happening this week. So, should be a fascinating football weekend. And that's gonna do it for Drew Mania Live. Thanks for tuning in every weekday right here on Spreaker.com. You can, for more information about my show, follow my show on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and iHeartRadio. More episodes next week, and more episodes tomorrow. Till then, this is Andrew Perry, always saying to you, Shalom, let peace go with you, and I'll talk to you in the next Drew Mania Live. So long, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your night.